With Omicron variant cases rising, a renewed vaccine program spearheaded by the DOH, dubbed Back to Vax Champ, made its debut today in a Quezon City shopping center. This as the guidelines for the booster jabs of 12 to 17-year-olds are poised for release next week. PTV's Patrick De Jesus has more.
The Department of Health is set to issue next week the guidelines for the rollout of first booster doses against COVID-19 among the 12 to 17 years old age group once DOH Secretary Francisco Duque III signs the recommendation of the Health Technology Assessment Council. However, there is still no recommendation for expanding the second booster dose to other sectors. Currently, this is only being given to the immunocompromised, senior citizens, and healthcare workers. Duque stressed the rollout of the first booster shot should be prioritized as it has a low turnout.
Only 20%, no? Only 14 million out of 54 million eligible population. So let's up our first booster dose coverage.
Earlier, the Back-to-Vax Champion activity was held at SM North EDSA to ramp up the declining COVID-19 vaccination rollout. The current number of 69 million fully vaccinated individuals is far from the 77 million target before the end of this month. The government assured there are enough supply of COVID-19 vaccines that will reach the next administration or until the end of this year. The importance of vaccines was reiterated due to a slight uptick of COVID-19 cases. The public was also encouraged not to be complacent in following health protocols.
Hopefully, this is going to be a minor surge, if ever there will be a surge. Hopefully, it's going to be very minor and short-lived, and that it's not enough to overwhelm the health system's capacity.
Meanwhile, DILG Secretary Eduardo Año called ironic the implementation of the optional wearing of face masks in outdoor settings in Cebu. Aside from being under alert level 2, Cebu is also one of the provinces that has low vaccination coverage.
Cebu has a vaccination rate of, I think, just a little over 50%. That's the province of Cebu. So that needs some work, and we hope that the officials of the province will push this further.
Ang ating number one consideration kasi, yung safety at saka health ng mga kababayan natin. Kapag tinanggal natin yung masking, sinabi na ng mga medical at health experts, prepared yung mag-charge na naman yan.
Meanwhile, Duque said that his successor should have experience in COVID-19 response. The Private Hospital Association of the Philippines has recommended NTF Medical Advisor Dr. Ted Herbosa.
They're free to recommend whoever they think is the best person for the Secretaryship of Health, But ako kasi, lahat ng mga pangalan na narinig ko, lahat yan magagaling. Lahat yan nakatulong sa atin pandemic response.
President-elect Bongbong Marcos has yet to name the next health secretary, Patrick De Jesus, for the nation.